Um,
Hi, hi, hi.
Hello, hello. So, welcome here. I just started recording. Can I ask again, Tatiana, to keep the minutes?
Okay.
Should I send you the link to the document?
Now I have it.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, we go to the question of the international report. Um, if I get it correctly, you were not doing anything with graphics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I received it. Yeah,
We did all the, I mean, what we did with the international report is that we did all the corrections and your suggestions, we built it in.
yeah, okay. I received the email when I
Yeah.
believe it was Suza or somebody who was saying that we can take care of it. So Andras is here. Hello, Andras. Um, I took it. I did some things. So we are having a draft of the graphical appearance, whatever. I just would like to ask for the future that I would like to have those things discussed, not just announce that it's good to ask the consortium. This is the situation. Can somebody take care of it? And not to just assign it to people. But I had quite an extremely busy month, so I just started to throw things on people.
Um,
I wanted to have them done, and we kind of have it done. So I will share with you the link. It's not final because I received it yesterday evening from my um, employee. I still need to do there some official things so we can publish it, but my bigger part should be okay. Um,
Sorry,
uh-huh.
Wojciech, maybe it was my misunderstanding. I understood from last meetings where I could not take part at that it was your offer that you're happy to do the graphic design. You or Tatiana, you are happy to do the graphic design. So, um, sorry, maybe that was just a misunderstanding. I wouldn't just assign you any work, but it seemed to me that it was kind of an offer from your part.
This is also how I understood. That's why I told you like this. And also I
Sorry.
texted you,
Um,
Vojta, that we would be happy if you could do it.
Yeah, we did so. So sorry. I think it just let's go over it. It was
no,
just communication
that's okay.
misunderstanding.
That's okay. Like I said that I am more or less happy to do it. Still, I would prefer to have a meeting on this and set how is the time, when can we do it, what's the context, yada yada yada.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean it's fine. We manage it somehow. So this is just for the future. I shared
Thank
with you
you.
the link to Canva. I hope that you can open it now.
Mm, actually, I cannot.
Is it some?
We need
Yeah,
access.
sorry, my bad. I will do this. So, second attempt. If I find the messages again. Mm, I
I
just
can open
changed
it.
the access. I'm sending the link again. It should be working now. And we have second Tatiana here. Hello, hello. I just
Hello,
shared
hello.
a link to Canva where you can see the draft of the graphic design of the report. We tried to do it in alignment with the proposed visual structure of the art well. Did you get in?
It looks really good to me.
Okay.
Good.
I would say following. I'm not sure if I will manage to finalize it today, but maybe tomorrow I would like to be progressing towards the final version because we are slightly beyond the deadline. Is it okay to give you one day for the feedbacks if you would have anything, or do you need more time?
Mm,
Okay, so I will
I
give you
think it's
until
enough.
tomorrow to do there whatever comments you need to. I repeat that I still need to do there some stuff because yeah, we need to publish it as an official publication. That also means that I need to go through some bureaucratical processes according to Czech law. It should not be super difficult, but sooner I have the final version, the better. Okay. If we go on one, I put here status of national workshops and outcomes. How is it going with your national workshops? I believe that Ukraine and Hungary are already running them, right?
Not really in Ukraine. I was
Okay.
not home since summer, so I'm coming back this week, and we actually planned the workshops for the end
Hungary,
of
how is it going in Hungary?
October and the beginning of November. So yeah, we still in 2-3 weeks.
3 out of 4 is done. Basically, one was a failure because technically we didn't have enough participants, so we have to repeat that one. It was about creative writing, and I realized that this is not only our issues because I just seen another workshop about something very similar, and again I can see the number of applicants on that because it's
Yeah.
a Facebook event, and this is
When it
something
comes
that
to
people are
this
not
not
that much
having enough
interested in.
participants, my strategy is
So we
that
will have to repeat it
we
later on.
just do it with the number of participants we have, and if we need to get numbers, we open another one, and it can have a bit different focus or whatever, so it attracts more people. But tell me, did you make the
I think we will have
digitalization
a
of
specific focus
artworks?
on that I don't know, with a more attractive topic or subtopic or something. Yeah.
Yep, because let's
I think we
remember
partly
two
did.
parts which
We
we
have the
almost
photos,
always
but
that
we want
we
to
will
make
have
it in
20
a
plus artworks from
let's say
every
more
country.
consumable version.
20 plus.
Sorry, 20?
I believe so. I have to say that you confuse me, so I will double
So
check
it's
this,
not
but I believe it
20
is
per
20 in
workshop, it's
total.
20 in total.
Because we were thinking about it as a series of workshops. So we are having this, like, let's say 5 meetings per country or 4, I'm not sure right now. And we don't want participant to show something
Okay.
from everything, but to have at least one final outcome per person. And if you have more, you have more. That's okay. Yes.
Then maybe I misunderstood a bit.
Yeah.
And if it, okay, can I ask a few questions? I think I also wrote it to you.
Yeah.
First,
Video or
okay,
audio.
like digitalization of artworks, if it's a slam poetry, it has to be it has to be recorded, right? So, and then we just send you the recorded text or whatever, and then you do something with that. Okay. I'm also interested in your efforts of marketing or communicating the events, like how you did that. We haven't started yet. We're going to have a meeting tomorrow with the trainers, and that's why also it would be very important for us to know the steps you made to get to the art workshops, and also I checked what you put up on Google Drive, And I also would like to understand what kind of, or is there a requirement? It's like the first question, is there a requirement to have a feedback form from the participants on every workshop? And if yes, then is there a common feedback form, or we use our own feedback form, or how does it work? So marketing or like getting known? Is
Okay.
there a format for that? Is there
I will go from
like
the end. I actually
a
took your
flyer or
questions
something you
and
used?
copied them to the agenda plan, so we have them all
Yeah,
here.
and then
About the requirements from the workshops, apart of these 20 plus digitalized things, we also need to have 20 plus evaluation forms. So we need to have some sort of evaluation from your country, but there is no requirement about it. So even like some of the workshops might be run in the national language, so it's just logical that you are using your own form. I know that Tatiana posted form they are intending to use. I also wanted to. Yeah, yeah. I cannot be. I think that every
No,
country needs their
actually, then I
own
realized that also it's
type
not
of
good enough for
form.
everyone because in Ukraine we will run
We
in
just need to be
Ukrainian and
sure that
it's
you
not
are
suitable.
checking what we ask for. So maybe if you need to, I can write a summary about what we should be tracking within this, but how you're going to be tracking is a bit up to you. I'm making myself a note. It's fine.
okay.
I think it would be good to have
So
some
it's
quick
good for
summary
you
of
if
what
it's
are the
on the
outcomes from
national
the
language.
evaluation form, but I don't
And
need you to be
do you need a
translating everything
summary,
with
or you
national
just
language.
need the 20 evaluation forms?
Or 1 or 2 paragraphs. I don't need it super long. Sure.
Okay, like a 1 or 2 page summary. Okay, 1 page summary of evaluation.
That's a good question. This is a bit tied to the
Do you also
final
need a
report, and this
report
is also a bit tied to
on
the
the
intermediate report, which I
workshop?
will have to be filling because of the how financing works. So report. I will need to have for sure some hard data of when, where, how many people bid about the content, and then some excerpts from the evaluation. So maybe I can just give you the same template which we were using in a previous KA2 project where we were doing something similar. It's nothing super complicated, and I don't need like official report. I basically just need some data based on which I can be writing the final report. But of course, what I need are these like proofs, so attendance sheets and similar things. I will have to be uploading this. Mhm. If you mean attendance sheet, it's already created. I believe
Will you
Tatiana and Andra
create
should.
this list for us, what is needed, so we can take it? I really like what you do. It's so easy to
You
follow.
want me to give you list? Yeah, okay. I will. I will also give you this. So
No,
we
no,
have
no,
it
no, no.
somewhere
Like
written.
a list of documents we have to
Yeah,
provide.
good point. I will. I will prepare it. So yeah, this is about the evaluation and reporting. If we are going back to what you said, marketing.
So we know that
Once again,
we
if you
do
are doing
everything
the
right.
thing in the national language, I don't think it's meaningful to be giving you some sort of stuff. But if you are going to ask me to prepare you something specific, I can. But otherwise, the only requirement on the marketing is that there needs to be this logo of Erasmus Plus. This is co-funded by Erasmus Plus. This needs to be done. Otherwise, whatever national strategies you use, it's up to you. In Czech case, we released landing page with which is focused directly on the workshops. Of course, I explained that it's part of the bigger project, but nobody cares about it from participants, of course. And then we start to share this landing page in the university, in the groups which are like LGBT oriented and so on. Basically, among different target groups, this is how we are gathering participants. and Andras, Tatiana, you can share your experiences from your national marketing.
Okay, thank you.
We did our social company on Facebook, on Instagram, and also in our social media. I mean, like our own, and we tried to catch like as much people as we did, and also we sent to some university groups from Hungary, like between among students. Maybe somebody wants to join to take friends like this. So social media, it's
Okay.
maybe
I'm checking
one
other
of the
questions which you
most
wrote in
tool
the
we used.
email. So we covered the promotion, the proof of the workshops. On how many days did you organize the workshops? Did you use 4 days or did you merge the workshops into fewer days? In Czech, we plan to do it in 2 days, but we will probably, not for sure, but probably open an extra weekend when we want to try very different strategy, because these first 2 days will be basically a long seminar where we will be testing different art styles. But then there is a special place which is kind of chill out, hangout place, and we want to get it for 1 day, open it for everybody, and just leave many different art things around and use it as a semi-facilitated space for 1 day, just to have a bit different approach strategy to this. So that's about us.
And Andras and Tatiana, how are you planning? I mean, you did 3 out of 4, Andras. You used 3 days, or you did it?
Yes, we chose 1 day in the middle of the week, and then the rest was done on 3 consecutive days on the next week, at different locations.
And you organized it in the afternoon or in the morning? Like how was it
Yeah,
spread
we
in the
started at
day?
5, from 5 until 9 usually. Except for the dance workshop, we started late. We started at 7 or something like that.
9 probably at 9. Or not 9. Yes, 8. Yeah, something like at the evening.
It was a late night workshop.
8. I remember.
And what did you record from the dance? You recorded the dancing or recorded the...
We have videos, we have photos, and we were thinking like to make musical postcards. So we had this dance movement, like pictures of this, and we want to put on music and
Okay,
make like
I
music
think that most
postcards,
of the
kind of this.
questions you asked were addressed already. There is one to which I don't understand. Date for the Balaton Week
That's a very good
workshop.
idea. Thank you. Very useful. Mm.
Okay.
I think it's about training course, and actually we also wanted to discuss that one.
Yeah, Andras said that something about that, and we should fix the date sooner or later.
Yeah,
Sooner than
because
later.
what
Something
we
like that
told,
Andras said before, and I want to know if we already know the exact date or do we have any plan for that?
we already talked with the hotel manager, so basically they would be free until 26th of June. So maybe the first, second, third week of June. It will be next summer.
Yeah, but that's still school time for us. We would prefer more like July or August. June would not work.
What if it's May?
No. I mean, it has to be, I think, July or August. That
think it can be a bit more problematic with the hotel because they're usually full during the summer period. Andras, what do you think?
Yeah, what we can do is we can try to negotiate with this hotel, and as a plan B, we can find another hotel as well. So we are not tied to cooperate with this specific hotel, but just we know that they have the space and the equipment what usually we need for
I know.
Erasmus
And
project.
you've got the connection as well, so that's okay. We're gonna
I
ask
can
the
try to
trainer.
have
Right,
another
so
round
maybe
with them
so far so
and
good.
to try, because
Depends
I
a
think
bit on how many projects will be
usually
approved.
they have
Yeah.
school groups like from June till September, like basically they already, I don't know, they have some bookings. I don't know how much they are available. Let's see. I will have another round with him and then I will come back. So July would be okay for everyone, right? For all partners.
Lovely. So
Yeah.
back to the original agenda.
Yeah.
What we need to remember is
All
that
right, then I will ask for
we need
any
to
available
develop a
dates for
booklet
July or
based
even
on
August.
these
Let's see.
workshops.
And I will
So
come back to you
And
will,
in the chat.
we'll also ask tomorrow the
we need to
trainers
have some sort of template based on which we will
about
be
their
making
opinion
the
about the
description of the
timing.
booklet, so we can all compile it somehow together. So do you have any template or do you need me to create one? If you can turn it to English, that would be lovely. So we are following the one thing. Yeah, it should be, as far as I remember, it should be only English one because we are compiling it all together. So share with us the template so the trainers can fill in the best practices. And this is
I
actually
don't have,
connected
but
to the
I will make it for
evaluation.
Ukraine
One
and
of
for
the
Hungary,
things
so
we need to
maybe I
get
can
out of
share
the
the rest.
evaluation is which activity was the most useful for participants. So 4 of the best should
But it
be
will be
described
in
in the
English.
booklet.
Wait. Are we supposed to make them in national languages? I thought it was only English.
That depends a bit on the consortium. Like we will be
Yeah.
compiling it together, I believe, in December, January, February. So, I mean, Hungary is already running the workshop, so they can already use the template. I will need a template at the end of this month. I don't know when Susa is going to need it. Yeah, and Susa wants to say something.
Okay, how urgent is it to have this template?
Susa?
So not earlier than November, let's say, or like mid-August or October at least. Okay, it's not urgent. Okay.
Okay, my question is that if we create this template, or if we create this booklet, sorry, the booklet, what we have to produce, does it have to be divided according
I
to
didn't hear you properly, Susa.
country?
Something with the connection. Can you repeat?
It's one booklet per country. As I understood, yes.
Like one booklet with good practices and everything, and then it's better to divide according to themselves. So like that was a good practice. Or you want 4 chapters with 4 countries in it. Sorry. I will try to. Is it better now? Okay, great. Is this better now?
Yes.
That's it. Okay, good. So the question is that what is the, before we go to the template, maybe we should go to the national
I don't remember.
booklet.
In my head right now,
like
it's just one booklet compiled
paragraphs.
together.
And I don't understand if it's going to be like the transnational booklet, what we're gonna produce, is going to be divided according to countries or according to art forms.
So I imagine the booklet divided to 4
No,
chapters,
it was supposed to be 4 separate booklets, one per country.
But what's the purpose of the booklet? I would be talking about this. Like, we are taking this booklet to the training course and we will give it to each other as a source material. And it should be described in a way that if I, as a youth worker who have never run this activity, I open it and I read the context, I'm actually able to use it with my youth. I would say so, yes. Yes, exactly. And we can even involve there some things from the evaluation, yeah, if it's meaningful.
Okay, so will it be also like a how-to guide, like how to do this, like all materials needed, um, preparation time,
Almost.
what to take care of, these
Like,
kind of things.
what we promised, we are not describing the whole art
Okay.
workshop. We are describing 4 best activities. So I don't know
Okay.
about you, about your
So the
plan, but
booklet
in
will
our workshop,
concentrate
we
on the
are going to
4
run
art
maybe 20
workshops
different activities
with a very little
of different art
introduction
forms.
and a
But
very
out of these
little
20, we will
ends
select
on
the
like
4 the most
maybe introduction
successful,
which
and
one
we will
works
describe
good
what
and
are
not
the
good, and which one, like some from the evaluation, and then the 4. Okay, go ahead.
In my case, it will be 2 days seminar, so more or less ongoing process. So we will start with some
Okay.
like warm-up body movement activity, then they are going to draw something with a background music. Then we will go again to body movement. I'm describing something but I will not be facilitating. I have different people for it. But basically, it's like in the beauty
Are you
exchange or
going
something that we
to
are
run
having certain flow of the
20
program.
different
We are
activities in
changing different
4 workshops?
activities. And yeah, in the end, we are evaluating what stayed with you the most, what had the biggest impact, what are you going to be doing also when you are back home. Okay, so takeaway from this now is that Tatiana is going to deliver us the template. Can you have some deadline for it, Tatiana? It's fine by me.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe I didn't explain myself properly. When I say template, no, that's not what I meant. My bad. What I meant by it is this like
Can we have like
question
1st of
we need to
November?
answer when we are making
And
the
can
description.
be a bit even
So
earlier,
it
but
can be
also
like
it would really
how many
depend on
participants, what
the
materials,
size of the booklet for
short
each
info for the
partner, because
facilitator,
it can also
description of
affect
the
the template, I
activity,
think.
debriefing, things to consider, something like this. So we are having the same question for everybody. If we
Okay, but
answer
by
the same
template, I mean
question, we will have a
graphical design.
similar
I mean
format
that.
of the writing, and then of course we will still need to adapt it to the graphic.
Okay.
So is this okay for you to prepare? Okay. And the 1st of November as a deadline works for everybody? Okay, when could you have it? Perfect. Thank you. Which is bringing us
Okay,
to
got
the
it now.
almost
Okay.
last point, and that's national campaigns. We still have time for them until the
Yes,
next
yes.
year. I'm just curious if you already have been thinking about how you are going to approach this topic.
Then if it's just questions, it can be earlier. I was just thinking about the graphics. Let's have it 20th of October.
If we are talking about the founding stone of this project, one of them is the pre-assumption that care for mental health is greatly stigmatized in all participating countries. So the purpose of the
Could
campaign
you
is to
could you
show that
elaborate
mental
on
health is as
like
important
what is the
because as it is
national
something we need to take care for, that it's
campaign
something
is
bunch of
for,
people is actually
and
dealing with, that
what
we
is
need
the reason
to
we're doing that?
promote it.
Because then it's
We
easier
need
to
to
think
normalize.
about
We need
what
to
needs to be done.
normalize the care for mental health, and that's the purpose of the campaign. And of course, it can be approached in many different ways with many different focuses. Are your people okay being recorded during the workshops? Because personally, I'm super afraid to be doing any recording during this.
Okay, in our case, I was thinking to get enough content during the workshops, like video, photo content, and then just to run some social media, posts about short descriptions, some video explanations, like something short and simple. I think that would be the best. I would ask them for sure, but I think they would be okay.
They are not in our case. They were not happy. That's why we had to use only legs, for example, about the meeting, because they were not happy about being visible.
Hmm.
In
Yeah,
Hungary, they
maybe
were
one
fine,
thing
I
I would
guess.
mention
So we
for the
took photos and
campaign,
videos during the
I
Yeah.
actually
process.
don't know if
We
it's
also asked like
necessary,
if
but it's
somebody doesn't
definitely
want to
how I
be on the
imagine it,
photos, videos,
that the
like
campaign
it's
is
totally
having some
okay
sort
how
of
you feel. But
unified
if
visual
you will be
identity.
great,
And
we
now I
can
don't
also
mean
make photos. So
internationally, but on
people
all
were
national
happy
level.
to show
That
what
if
they
you
did.
are releasing
So
16 or
us
40, or I'm
of
not
them
sure how
even
many
asked us
posts right
to
now,
take pictures
all
of
of them
it,
are
or of them,
recognizable
like
and
both of
it's possible to
like
connect them
specs
together.
and them. So they were happy with this.
There is, it's written somewhere. I will double check it. I think it's something like 16, but yeah, I will double check. Hmm. Yeah, but this is, as I said, coming for the January. Why am I mentioning it now? That the workshops might be a good space for collecting materials for this sort of campaign.
Is there a required number of posts,
All right,
or
this is
just the number you
everything from
said?
my notes. I don't know if you have something we need to address.
Please, because I can't remember that we promised anything like that. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might have one question to all of you. As Zsuzsa mentioned and pointed out very smartly, that we should also approach the trainer about the dates in July.
As
But
far as I'm
at this
concerned,
point,
you
I
are
have to ask
responsible
who is the
for the
trainer?
work package. So you are the manager of the
Technically,
work package and you are
which
giving the
organization
proposition.
or
Of course, the
organizations
proposition can be somehow
are
approved by the
responsible for selecting
consortium,
the
but for me, you
trainer?
have a lead
Did we?
there.
I think we
That means
haven't
that if you're going to
had an
say
agreement
these
about
two
this
people should
before,
be facilitating the
and
training
the
course,
application
I will
form does
probably
not
not
say
argue with
anything
you.
about it,
And then
apart
the
from the
original
fact
design
that
of this week
we are
was
organizing
following,
it.
that we are
Emina is
having
organizing it, and
first
that's
day
all.
as a warm
So,
up, last day
what do you
as
think
the,
about that?
getting out of it. And in between, we have 4 days, and each day is led by one country. This was the original design. It can, of course, be changed if you find it meaningful.
All right. So we will do it.
Uh,
Okay. So
mm, Once again, I will have to double check. The idea was following. Um, what is the training course about? The training course
What?
is about
This is new to me.
exchanging know-how
I
Also
haven't
for
seen
me.
about
this written
specific
down.
art forms and
This is something
using
very new.
art for
I
care
haven't
for
heard
mental
about it
health.
before.
So I'm actually
It was not put
bringing to the
not
training
in the
course
application
people
form, or was it?
who
I
already
mean,
did
No.
That was
something
definitely
with the
not
art,
in the application
and
form that we
they have
agreed to.
probably expertise with these workshops you did nationally, and they are more or less teaching the others in one day how to do it properly. In the following days, they are learning from others how to do what they did. And I repeat, this was, I'm pretty sure that I discussed it, but yeah, if you don't remember it, my bad. I'm not saying that it has to be like this. It was the idea, we can change it. And yes, Susa, what's your question? Hmm.
Yeah. So my question is that if we are sharing our experiences about the workshop, then we have to bring in the trainer of the workshops to this week in Hungary, if we want to discuss that, and then we can do that. But then we have only 2 trainers who did that. Otherwise, we have to like promote it nationally, have people interested in the topic bring there, but in this case they will not be able to run the workshop and to give their input into the workshop because they dare to learn, they dare to learn something. So we have to make this distinction whether this workshop is about learning and training or discussing and sharing experiences, because you can't do both.
at this moment, I see it as a seminar style. So we are both sharing and learning at the same time. So like everyone is sharing their national practices and their best practices and whatever challenges and so on. So I think it's at this moment I see it as a seminar
Well,
rather than a training course. To be honest, I don't know if it was the aim of that.
But do you have 6 trainers participating at your workshop? And the
personally,
trainers
I
of
really
your
don't see a
workshops will be
problem.
able
Yeah,
to
even
go
if I have only
to this
two
1 week
facilitators
and be engaged
and
for
I will
1
be
week
bringing 4
there.
people, then in the check day I
We
will
have
just
one
let these
trainer
2
and
people to run
yes,
things, and the other 2 check
it's
are there
Tatiana.
still in the position of the learners, and they are just learning from the people from
In
the
my
same
case,
country.
we'll have 4
And
people for
personally,
each of the
if by
workshops.
seminar
One
you
of them
mean
would
just
come,
discussing and talking
maybe
about
one
stuff,
more.
that's
About the
something
rest,
what
I
I
don't
don't
think
really
so.
like. I prefer to have more hands-on experience that we are really doing the art on the spot. But I repeat, we can just let this trainer who will be chosen to facilitate the whole thing. Yeah, maybe we can hire an art therapist professional and let them to do some proper hardcore deep dive for everybody involved, and that can also be fun and meaningful. Hmm.
Yeah, by seminar I don't mean talking only. It's seminar is more like about sharing, co-sharing, and more about peer learning. So basically, sharing of practices. So each partners have the opportunity to lead some of the sessions. So basically, and to show their good practices. So this is a seminar.
Yeah.
I
Since
think
I have to go,
this is the
from what
usual
I heard from Andras about
general
the definition of
efficiency
this
in art.
seminar, then yes, it was meant more like a
So
seminar
that
originally.
is what I'm saying. It's
Do
about
we
talking.
when do we need to decide this?
It's about
Do we
doing
want
the
to
activity.
focus
So
on
it's
it
very
now,
good.
or shall we postpone this discussion to a bit later?
Andras, she couldn't actually hear you well at the end. It was
Okay.
okay.
Is there some sort of preference about how we want to do the work package for? As a seminar or with some sort of professional who's going to run all the others through something big?
I think it's a little bit important because if it's the other case, we need to find people, we need to discuss it in our, for example, meetings with the trainers. So it's kind of important, I would say.
What about the preferences from the other countries?
We can do either way. So from our side, there is no preference, to be honest. I mean, we are happy with either having one professional being in charge for leading the whole training course, or in a more like seminar format where we have more equal activities or more equal involvement, let's say. What we plan to do What we plan to do, it's a little bit about the timeline. So if it's in June, then by February we want to release the info pack and the newsletter that we have to do in case of the trainings to help you to select your participants and so on. So by that time, it would be great to have all the trainers and the format at least. So I mean, we still have some room from some time to decide. But yeah, I think what I can do is in the upcoming months, I can um, I can initiate some discussion about it, if you don't mind. As a lead of this work package, I think we can already start thinking about it. So I will propose a timeline, and I will propose different
Yeah, okay.
formats, and
That
maybe we
sounds
can
very
just
good to me.
vote,
Thank you.
and we can just indicate who is
All right.
favoring which format and so on.
I
So
gave myself
if
a
you don't
note.
mind, I will come
I was
up
sending you
with
money
these
last
in the
month. Did you
course of
send me by
the
receipt?
next month, let's say maybe until mid-November.
Andras, no.
Okay,
We
this
agree with
sounds
that.
Okay.
perfect.
So to the Hungary,
This is really good.
this
And
is a
then we
little
can
bit new for
decide
my
what we can
accounting.
do, and then we can find a solution.
Anything else we want to talk about?
Okay, thank you.
If not, then I will ask you to fill in the evaluation form again very quickly.
I did.
I also did.
I have to.
You know where to click, right? Okay. No, I did not. It's in the plan for the I'm going to send it now.
Yes, yes.
I just need to wait a bit for my computer to load. You can find it in the chat now.
Did you send it? Mm. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for the meeting. See you all next month, and I will send more info. Ciao. Good.
Okay, it's done. I also have to go. Have a nice day, everyone. It was nice to see you. Bye
Likewise,
bye.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye bye.
Is okay? Okay. Mhm. Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking. Next steps. I'm still paranoid that you are angry at me or something, that I fucked something up. Did I? Really? Sure. Hmm. Static, which is, I don't know, factor some static information. Presentation nation, weekend workshop model, sheet presentation, abyście řekli něco konkrétnějšího, ale ještě ve stavu, kdy mám pocit, že potřebuji si nejdřív ty některé prostor prohledat, aby si měl udělat lepší představu o tom, co je reálně možné. Možná určitě počkej, že bychom mohli přijít na pár, protože nevím, možná.